Alright, here we are back in Blender for another tutorial. This one is going to be building our own looping node. So let's jump into it. I'm in Blender 4.3, but you can use any version you want. So let's do it. Select everything, press X to delete it, and I'm going to go into the Geometry Node tab. Press Shift A to bring back our plane. Press 7 to go into Overhead View, and click New to create a new Geometry Node system. So we need a few nodes here. The first one we need is Scene Time. This will drive our animation according to the frame rate of the scene. The next one is going to be, let's go, Math Node. First one we'll set to Snap and put the frame rate into the top value. Out of the Snap node, we'll pull out a Floored Modula node. And out of that node, we will put in a Map Range. Let's grab all those and press Ctrl G on them to turn them into a group. Take the output of the Map Range and put it into the group output. And then for the group input, we're gonna pull the increment into it. We're gonna pull the value from the Floored Modulo. We're going to take the from max value from the map range, and we're going to take the to max value from the map range. If you press N to bring up the panel on the side, let's rename these real quick. So the first one is going to be your steps. The next one is going to be your loop range. The next one is going to be your frame range. And the last one is going to be your factor. Alright, if we tab back out of there, we can rename this to loop node. And let's set some of these. So steps we'll set to 1, loop range we'll set to 250, since that's how many frames we have in the scene right now. And we'll do the loop frames to 50 for now, just to show you. So let's add in a transform geometry. Take the rotation, combine X, Y, Z. And if we were to plug this in here, and instead of 1 for the factor, we type in tau and hit space, you'll see that it's spun for, let's rewind it here, but you'll see that it spins for exactly 50 frames and stops. Let's say we wanted the loop to happen over 250 frames, switch it to 250 frames. Let's say we wanted it to spin continuously quickly every 50 frames. Alright, so now you have full control. The factor, it depends on how you're doing, so if you want to check out the node that I have available on my Patreon and on my Gumroad, it'll have a few more options that include the factor and rotation. So generally for factor, it's going to go from 0 to 1, and from rotation, you need to have it in degrees. And you can loop both of those, so it just kind of depends on what you need. So that's why I have it set to tau here, but normally you could set it to 1, and that would loop between 0 to 1. As far as steps go, so right now it's rotating every single step of the animation. Let's say I set it to 4. You'll see you get this, so it's doing it every 4th frame. Set it to 2, it gives that kind of old school hand-drawn animation style. And yeah, there you go. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Feel free to join my Discord, and you can ask in there as well. And like I said, I have a much more advanced version of this node available on my Gumroad and my Patreon. It will include this node with a much more fleshed out build and more options. And it also comes with a looping material node included. So if you're interested, feel free to check that out. And I hope this helps. See you in the next one.